Amateur.
Hour.
Hello everyone. Cycle 1.0 has ended some time ago and Cycle 1.1 has just been refreshed. I was able to finish the story and unlock the endgame content not only once but twice so far, and it feels like a good moment to make a review. First things first, this review is made by a casual player. I've spent about 55 hours until this moment, almost 40 of which was my first playthrough ever. Played 2 characters and I'm not an Excel guy. Okay, I am, but not for this game. I searched for some solutions online when I hit the wall. I didn't prepare myself with the best build ever before starting. This was the same way I've played Diablo, Diablo 2 and Path of Exile. I just went there and tried to survive. So now, let's focus on reviewing the game. To begin, some background about Last Epoch and 11th Hour Games, which is the developer and publisher. Last Epoch is an action role-playing game, a hack-and-slash part of the genre. EAG started working on Last Epoch in 2017, and in 2018 they started a successful Kickstarter campaign that ended with over $255,000 gathered from $210,000 target. Between then and official release, which happened on 21st February 2024, there has been a lot of changes. For example, initially the world was supposed to be smaller and there was only 2 different paths for each of 5 vocations classes. Nevertheless, according to developer, the game has sold over 2 million copies and had a peak of 265,000 players in the first month after official release. After this short history, let's talk about the game itself. Most important thing for me in hack and slash games is the visibility of what is happening. This is something that Last Epoch excels. I can barely remember any moment that I was not aware of my surroundings. This includes the moments when I was swamped by enemies. Even with the AoE attacks, I knew what is happening. I couldn't always react properly, but at least I knew what killed me and how. And if you've missed that, there's a screen telling you just that. 5 stars in that field. Tutorial, on the other hand, is non-existent. Some of you will probably say, "Come on mate, it's hack and slash, what tutorial do you need? How to click with your mouse?" And you're right. It's fairly easy to get a hang of the game, but when I think tutorial, I mean more insight to what should be done, how skills will be affected by the change, what unique will I get if I use rune on it, etc. To be honest, I couldn't figure how to block the windows of abilities to check what the thing that is mentioned there actually do. This part is something that can be described as don't try new things, find a tutor on YouTube who already tests everything. I know that this is a trend with the games for years now, but I really miss the old days where you got the whole encyclopedia explaining all the mechanics. To share a good example why this is bothering, in only my second run I figured out that basic attacks can be not only changed, but also have their own ability trees. I can hear you all saying right now, "Okay boomer." In the game, there are 5 different classes that can choose from 3 different specialties each. This means that there are at least 15 different paths that you can pick. What's more, you can actually choose perks from the specialties of other classes that you have not picked. You just won't get the signature move. This leaves a lot of room for different builds and supports replayability. In addition, there's a lot of different items flying around, some of them class restricted, great forging feature, and ability trees. So if you like feeling that the game is different just because you've created a different build, Last Epoch is yours to pick. What I found relaxing was the approach to death. There are no harsh penalties. It's not like there are none. There are penalties, but they mostly cost you time and not your progress, which is nice. So for example, if you die on one of the main bosses and rage quit, you will have to travel through the stages again due to lack of a teleporter. And that would be it, at least in the main game. On monoliths, which are the end game content, the death is more painful because you won't get the end reward and repeating the level will cut your timeline stability gains. So again, time consuming and nothing else. Very good feature for casual players. For hardcore players, death means that their character is out of a cycle and they have to start over. Seems fair. While on the subject of difficulty, for me it was okay. Not too hard, not too easy. Great for casual gaming. I've hit 3 walls in this game on my first run. Just before unlocking monoliths, when I searched for a better build and came up with the marksman that doesn't use a bow, on Lagoon, where I had to check how to defeat him, and on Magus, where again I had to upgrade my equipment to stand a better chances. And Magus was the final story boss, so it should have been some kind of a challenge. From the mechanics perspective, there is a normal and hardcore setting, plus the extra difficulty if you choose to block your drops to your character pool and only you option. What I really like is the stash and how easy it is to sort the stuff you have. Search within this tab for items with the trait you need and how many tabs you can have. I love it, and every game should learn how hoarding equipment could and should be done. Not to mention that crafting ingredients can be stored with one click and they do not take any space once stashed. Managing loot is easy, pleasant, and allows a quick repack in between adventures. Something that has to be said. Only DLCs so far or extra paid content are cosmetics. You can't buy better equipment with money. You won't get booster pack for a couple of quids. This is no place for the world warriors. Another reason why this game is worth playing. Overall, this game is great. There are some changes that I would welcome, but those are quality of life rather than some game changer ideas. Last Epoch in Cycle 1.0 was a great adventure for a casual player. Nice graphics, pleasant sound, intriguing story, and this comes from the guy that hates time travel, and huge potential for endgame content seekers. I see the replayability here. I've tried my luck with Cycle 1.1 and was not disappointed, even though I had to follow the same story and the same quests again and again. I'm not extremely happy with the Cycle 1.1 reset, as I was hoping to have some more time with my Beastmaster, but I'll start again with a new character to play through the Imperial Uprising event and more. That's all, folks. Thanks for watching, and remember, we are walking backwards for time, and this is the reason why we see from where we came and not where we are going. Cheers.